HCT. It is named after Subramaniam Chandrasekhar. He was a famous astrophysicist who also won Nobel Prize for Chandrasekhar limit. So as you can see, this type of telescope is called alt-azimuth type of telescope. That means it can move horizontally as well as vertically. Another type of telescope is called equatorial, which can do only the back and forth movement. So the soul of this telescope, as you can see, is the primary mirror. It's ceramic with aluminum coating. The diameter of the mirror is of 2 meters. So that's what makes it the second highest observatory in the world in terms of optical and infrared, right? So observation takes place mainly during the night. So what happens? During the night, so the small opening that you see here, that much only opens. The dome rotates 360 degrees. We have induction motors, 4 induction motors for this. So with this opening, we align the telescope as per our requirement. So first, the rays from the stars fall from the primary mirror. That's the primary mirror, and over there is secondary. This is concave, and that one is convex. So once the rays from the stars fall from the primary, reflects back to the secondary. It focuses back to the tertiary. It's somewhere over here. That's called the quince mirror. And this part, as you see, this is called the instrument rotator. We have various cameras, sensors, actually CCDs, charge-coupled device they are called, for studying the spectroscopy of stars. It's Perspex, HEPS, and Edgeforsk. These are the names of the cameras. And we get the images or any kind of observation that we need to take off with the help of these optical fibers. These are connected to our computers in our control room. Scientists who are based in Bangalore, the main center of this is in Crest. It's called Crest. It's in Hoskote, Bangalore. And scientists can remotely access this telescope. They can give whatever command they want to. They have, as I said, remotely access this with the help of GSAT-16 and GSAT-18. So these are dedicated satellites, and we have dish antennas you might have observed outside for that purpose. Yeah. And why it was installed in Hyundai? It was way back in the year 2000, so it has almost been 25 years in its functioning. The reason first is because way back there was very less light pollution. Now people actually have migrated from cities over here because of livelihood, and tourism has, of course, has grown over the years. And secondly, because it's situated in an altitude of 4,500 meters above the sea level, the moisture content is really less, so it helps. It doesn't cause any hindrance in the observation. And third is because the weather remains clear mostly for 266 days in a year. So that's the third reason. Yeah. If you want to get more information, we have PPT. Do check it out. And if you have any queries related, you can ask me.
Thank you.
Thank you.